just maybe Hawks is a good guy and he's trying to infiltrate the villain ranks and all right. Unless maybe, okay, I'll stop, but maybe. Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Dub, and today we're watching season 5, episode 2 of My Hero Academia. So let's get to it. I love 2 episodes, just so I could say that. So let's get to it. Is there no sound? Oh no, that's just the episode. Oh, just kidding. My headphones aren't plugged in.
Well, I wasn't expecting to find you here.
Oh my gosh. I just got mad all over again. I cannot believe that Hawks is a bad guy. How did I not see that coming? Like, I feel like the signs were there. I'm just saying that because I want to feel like I knew it. So it's not as heartbreaking, but it hurts my heart. 1 episode in and I loved him. And now they broke my heart. Side note, how do you do hearts? I know like the cool thing now is like
the League of Villains, Dobby.
There we go, it's like that.
You killed Snatch. He was a good hero.
I go like that.
Snatch, huh? That doesn't ring a bell. Why don't we forget about him and have a friendly chat?
Anywho.
Who knows when we'll get another chance?
Pay attention to the show, Dana. I am.
You can't fight like this. Just recover your strength for now. I only have
Look at those little
feathers
nubs.
left.
They're so
That
cute.
should be able to buy us some time.
This guy, he's got Riz. Look at him. Look at this guy. I know he's supposed to be bad, but I like him.
Ain't no way I could win this fight, right? Unless the top 2 heroes were bloodied and beaten already!
Oh, hey! Alright, she's another character who she got Riz. I don't even know her yet, but she's hot.
All the news and hopped over. Patchwork, you're part of the league, huh? I'll kick your butt.
Man.
I've been waiting to meet her. Oh, what was that?
See you later, number 1. I'm
Oh.
sure we'll have time to have a heart-to-heart someday.
He's got him
Until
inside of
then,
him.
and don't you dare get killed, Enji Todoroki!
Tell us where your
NG.
friends are. It's the same way they bounced out of Camino that day.
Whatever the case, we managed to stop that juiced up Nomu.
Y'all want to be here.
Idiot. This is just the beginning.
Yeah. I'll say Endeavor's looking cool now. All right, y'all, I'm pumped. This season's gonna be hype. I know you guys said this season, the next season, season 7. It's all great. Just the whole show. 10 out of 10. So I'm just excited for all of it. It's gonna be so good. So good. But if you guys are liking the vibes, please do make sure you like and subscribe so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching together. And also, it really does help to support my channel as I'm trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers, y'all. I still can't believe how far we've come. Comment where we were together as a Dana Dubs nation when you found my channel. I'm very curious to see if you just found me or, you know, if you've been here since I had 0, 1, 200. I remember certain names of people and like around when they started like being really active in my comment section. So it's really cool for me to like picture names of people and like picture you guys like at certain moments in association with certain shows. So please do comment in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. It makes the experience so much more fun. Like I'm like, here's my hero besties. Here's my solo leveling besties. You know, it's just fun. Please do make sure you stick around. We watch a new show every single day. So the party never ends over here. Alrighty, y'all.
That wasn't how you said things would play out.
Oh, is that a fact?
I'd prefer it if you and I got along better, Dobby. The fight was supposed to go down at a warehouse tomorrow. Instead, you unleashed a Nomu in the middle of the city, one on a totally different level than the others we faced. If we're going to trust each other, you have to keep me up to date.
But I did give you advance warning I wanted to test the new Nomu in the field.
I'm so mad. You know, like part of me is like, no, maybe they're both good guys that are like masquerading as villains and they're just great and they're actually trying to save the world by preparing them with the Nomus. Y'all, I know that's delusional. I know they're both bad guys now, but I just don't want to believe it because I love these guys so okay, love that's strong words. But I really like these guys and I don't want them to be bad. Not too bad, you know?
You said you'd bring a random pro along. I didn't expect the number 1 hero.
Your beast gave Endeavor severe injuries. I figured you'd be thrilled to give him such a workout. I did what you asked of me. You're the only one who broke a promise here.
Think of it as me testing our pet pro to see if I can actually trust his word. I couldn't help but notice you saved a couple of bystanders.
I'm no good to you if the hero community loses its faith in my work. The more they trust me, the more intel I'll be able to collect on them. You know that. Unless you're incapable of thinking long term.
Oh well, there goes that hope.
Everything I do is in the name of advancing the League. Got it?
Sure. Say that all you want, but I can't let you see the boss yet.
Unless maybe, okay, I'll stop. But maybe, just maybe Hawks is a good guy and he's trying to infiltrate the villain ranks and, all right, let me stop.
Touch, partner.
We need you to infiltrate the League of Villains.
You're gonna have to explain, because that sounds crazy.
Just maybe Hawks is a good guy and he's trying to infiltrate the villain ranks and... Yo! I was right! I was right! Okay. What a ride of emotions, and I'm only, what, like 3 minutes into this episode, y'all. It feels amazing to be right.
Search team to find them? Like with Gran Torino and the others?
Where did you hear about that?
We need your assistance. It's vital, Hawks. You've just proven how sharp your eyes and ears are.
At the Camino battle, we had to consider the safety of the kidnapping victims, so we rushed the operation and didn't gather enough intel. We misread their strength. To truly stamp out these dark organizations, we need more information, especially about that bioengineered human. If we don't learn everything we can about the League, then we'll just keep making the same mistakes.
So you want me to get close to them, but expect me to sit back and ignore all the harm they cause?
We're asking you because we think you're someone who can ignore it. You're indifferent to prestige and fame, and you have your eyes fixed on your long-term goal. We think there's no one more suitable than you.
Y'all, two things. One, his little wings growing back are so cute. But two, I'm so happy. I'm so hyped that he's not a bad guy. I don't know why. Like, I just met this guy. Why do I care so much about him? I don't know, but I do. I'm just happy. Like, it's a good day to be me. Oh my gosh, poor guy.
I'm sorry, Endeavor. Really, I am.
Oh, that was Snatch, the sand guy, right?
Have you ever thought about the families of those you murdered in cold blood?
I've thought about it so much, it's driven me insane.
Oh my. I'm very curious to learn his backstory.
Isn't this great? You only had to stay in there for 2 days.
Wow.
Bonus, your left eye's still working, which is honestly surprising.
That's a quick recovery. But like I was saying before, it's interesting because now he does kind of have the Shoto scar. So maybe now he can try to relate and, you know, I'm still hoping and waiting for the Endeavor's apology tour. But maybe this is him, you know, getting there. He's got the scar. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But I think that's
this was
very
all my
fascinating.
fault.
Don't flatter yourself. My injuries are my own responsibility.
Oh man, can I borrow that line the next time I get the crap beat out of me?
Focus on what's important. That Nomu came straight for us, as if it knew where we were. The exact moment we were talking about it. An odd coincidence, wouldn't you say?
The two new top heroes walking around together in broad daylight? We just drew too much attention and they decided to take a swipe at us. Drop it. I made a scene while we were on the streets just so I could make this flimsy excuse.
I see. Smart.
I was thinking, it's possible that the Nomu rumors themselves are being used as bait to catch heroes. I think we should contact the team searching for the League and get more info.
You should be more careful.
I feel like this is the most human we've seen Endeavor look. Like, he's wearing jeans. He looks normal. He's not wearing his Endeavor costume. He's not flaming up. You know, that's why he looks so different. We always see him flamed up. And now he just is... What's his actual name? I don't know, but he's just a Todoroki now. He's not Endeavor, which I think is very fascinating.
If you plan to keep investigating this, you're going to need someone to back you up. A hero who can stop a Nomu like that.
Aw, and you care about me so much you'll be my bodyguard. That's so nice.
I'll incinerate you!
Once my feathers grow back, I can start patrolling again.
What's in the
And
case?
what about you, huh? Taking some R&R, big guy?
Possibly.
Okay, catch you later then.
The start of the apology tour? About time.
Is this absolutely necessary?
This is a proposition. By going after the League of Villains from both the inside and the outside, we can cut off their retreat and box them in.
Really? You're calling it a proposition even though you know I can't possibly refuse you. Well, that's a laugh.
I won't try to deny that. You're not wrong there. We got lucky you weren't able to make it to the fight in Camino.
A kid? You mean a child saved everyone? That accident was terrible. I can't believe it.
Find the child who saved all those people. Immediately.
Wait, during the Camino Ward incident? Wasn't that just a couple of months ago? He grew that quickly? Am I not understanding?
A secret investigation into the League. If getting my hands dirty will help everyone else rest easy, then I gladly take on the task. My name is Hawks. A man too fast for my own good. I want to live in a world where heroes have too much time on their hands, and I'll make sure that happens.
All right, Hawks.
As quickly as possible.
I like the goals.
Welcome back home.
He actually did go home.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Even the cat
Shoto got permission to leave campus for dinner. I asked his teacher to come in and join us, but, he said no. Anyway, I bet you're super excited to celebrate your big victory over that monster. Huh, Dad?
It's a bad scar. Looks painful.
Hey, you two, you promised you'd be in good moods. Congratulate him. Dad's finally trying to think about his family after all these years. Don't blow it.
What is he
At least
gonna say
pretend
now?
that you don't hate him.
I'm standing right here.
Sorry, sis, but I'm out. I can't do this.
Say something. Say something.
Natsuo, if you have something to say, then talk.
No, maybe you should say
Give me
something
a break.
first.
That's rich coming from you. Okay then, I found out today that Shoto likes soba. I know nothing about my brother because you didn't want him to have anything to do with us failures.
Oh, dang.
Ignore them, Shoto. They live in a different world than the one I'm training you for.
For some reason, Mom and Sis are both ready to forgive you for how you treated us. But to me, you're still the maniac bastard who ruined our family. Even if you're the #1 hero, that doesn't erase the past. Mom
The number one
screams.
father.
Shoto's crying. What happened to our big brother, Toya?
Big brother Toya, I'm telling y'all, that's Dabi. Watch Dabi be his son. You're right.
I plan to be your father now and atone for what I did.
It's too late! I'm sorry, Sis. Thanks for the food.
Natsu! Come on!
The apology tour is gonna last a while.
Well, that
he
went
kind of looks like
terrible.
The Rock in that picture with him in the chain here. Anywho.
Shoto started visiting Mom on a regular basis, and Dad is compromising and making an effort. Mom's even started acting more cheerful. I thought maybe we could act like a real family for once, you know? I was just looking forward to it so much, weren't you? Weren't you, Shoto?
You know, I think that was the first time I've ever seen Natsu show that much emotion.
Public opinions about the #1 hero continue to evolve rapidly.
I thought we already caught a ton of those Nomu things. Why was he having such a hard time with one?
Oh, dang.
Despite his win,
Turn that
citizens
thing
are still
off!
filled
No.
with unease.
He needs to hear it.
Do you know what he's doing right now? Endeavor's risking his life for our sakes!
Okay,
Look
Yuji.
at him!
I used to be a huge fan of Headshot, but Endeavor's totally my top hero after that.
The child, now known by the nickname Look Boy,
Look
struck
Boy.
a chord with many during the fight. However, we must not forget that Endeavor
That's
is
the
not
boy I met on the street. A change is coming. I can feel it. Some unseen thing you built up in your prime is starting to crumble.
Endeavor, the top hero, was amazing.
Wow.
But that's not who's standing here. I have to agree with what Natsu said. I still can't forgive you for what you did to Mom, and that's my choice to make. As for being my father, I'll have to watch your actions to see if you earn that.
Best response.
Because I know something small can change a person, if they want it to.
You know, that's a very, very mature response. Because he's like, you know what? I can learn to forgive if you put in the work to show me that you're worthy of being forgiven. And you have to earn my respect and love. But I'll give you props where props is due. Like, Endeavor, he did great. You, Todoroki, as a father, I still have all that pain. Show me that you can be better. I think that is the best response that they could have given someone like Shoto. Shows how mature he is and how much he's grown emotionally and awareness-wise. But then also he's not being like completely like, oh yeah, you're great now. Thanks for saying you want to be my father. Okay, we're one big happy family. Kind of like his sister is doing. I think it's nice to have these different perspectives of struggle with their father and this new relationship. I think it's really beautiful to see.
Become #1 the way I wanted to. So my hero work is tainted with shame. What is my power even for?
Why is it so important to be the strongest? Tell me, Endeavor. I'm sure you have a reason. If you look inside yourself.
I must guarantee their future. If that's the job of the pro at the top, then I've failed with my own family.
Yeah.
How can I demand forgiveness after so long?
Dad, you haven't
Don't
eaten
give up.
yet.
I want you to know, I'm sorry for everything, and I should have handled that conversation with Natsuo differently.
Okay, steps in the right direction.
Even if it is too late, I'll try to make amends.
I
It's
love
my
that.
only path forward.
All right. I love that, y'all. He's at least trying.
That same night, after basic physical training, I worked on One for All until I was exhausted and passed out on top of my sheets.
He's gonna wake up to his dreams again. Why is he having these dreams? Are these dreams?
I had a dream. There was a beautiful woman with a fierce expression on her face next to me.
That's
Beyond her were other people I didn't recognize.
Shigaraki's grandmother.
At first. Wait, there. Had a vision like this before. But this dream was much clearer than that one.
I think this actually makes sense that this is happening because he is starting to use more of the power. Because I think the first time he had the vision was kind of the first time he like moved a little bit more with his One For All power, and now he's starting to unlock new levels of his One For All power as well. So makes sense.
They were the vestiges of One For All. I can't talk, but I can move my right arm. What's up with my feet?
Yeah.
There are two more I can't make out.
One person improves the power, then hands it off to another person. It continues to grow as it's passed along. It is this cultivated power that allows me to save those who are in need of a hero.
Kind of
The
reminds me
truth
of
behind my strength.
the Avatar state.
These are the successors of One For All.
Right?
Every inheritor, 7 people, 8 including me. Every person who's ever used the quirk except its original wielder.
Stand at my side, dear foolish little brother. Why do you resist me?
That voice, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
All for one.
Because what you're doing is wrong. I refuse to stand by and watch as you corrupt everything around us.
All for One called him little brother.
Whose voice does it sound like?
I'm trying to compromise with you, but let me guess. Tolerance is not part of your rigid sense of justice.
The world is falling apart right now. It's an utter chaos. But meta power shouldn't be used to further self-interest.
To drive
You're
you
only
crazy.
thinking about how you can fulfill your own desires.
Is this Deku's voice?
Neither of them have noticed me. Am I seeing
Whose
the
voice is
past
this?
reenacted?
Come. This man's jaw was transformed. Those wretched fangs simply won't stop growing. He's a kind-hearted man who takes care of his elderly parents.
How unfortunate.
But
He looks like a villain.
Even his parents have abandoned him.
Aw, shame on them.
This man has no abilities. On his way home from work one evening, he was attacked by a gang of metas. His stun gun was rendered useless.
Oh, man.
No, don't! There's no turning back!
Please help me. Just do it.
Oh, no. Oh. He took his quirk away and gave him a quirk. His quirk.
If I'm ever in need, will you lend me your aid?
Of course.
Yes, of course I will. I can go home, thank you. I'll help too. I'm forever in your debt after this gift.
How would he ever be able to
Is
do
this
anything,
the world
though?
you call chaotic? It doesn't seem so to me, brother. I saw 2 people in need and helped both of them using my ability.
You know, looking at it from what he just did, not knowing anything else about him, it does look like he did the right thing. He changed 2 people's lives in a way that would impact them greatly. One guy, his family was terrified of just the way that he looked. Even though he had great intentions, he was taking care of his grandparents. And they abandoned him because of the way he looked. That is absolutely horrible. And then 2, the other guy, because he didn't have a quirk, he couldn't defend himself and he got beaten to a pulp. So he gave him a quirk that, like, if they tried to beat him, well, they'd get skewered. So looking at it from just this perspective, it looks good. Like, it looks like he did something good.
No, fool. You don't care about them. You're just adding lackeys to your collection.
Though anything about that.
I do need people I can trust and depend on.
You know, he's a
someone
smart guy.
So concerned with righteousness, though, why do you ignore the joy my power brings them? The concept of humanity is broken in this world. I can use my power to restore a sense of order. So which one of us is actually indulging in self-interest, would you say?
What kind of order is it if you're taking advantage of people?
You'll lose your tongue before you insult him again.
Do try to be careful. My little brother has a weak constitution. Poor thing. Born without any meta abilities. Without power, you can't hope to achieve anything. You're a pitiful hypocrite. But I still love you. I hope you know that. You are my only family. I will give you everything you want if you agree to join me. Choice to those without power. Mercy to those who have sinned. You've stopped eating again. You're disintegrating into nothing.
Brother, I refuse to become the man you want me to be.
But you should have been there.
And in
You
the
should have
end,
seen them
he
fall.
wins after all.
They let their powers go to waste. Formed factions. Rose against me. That's why they had to be killed.
Oh, gosh.
But it wasn't by my hand that they lost their lives. My multitude of adoring friends took it upon themselves to spite the wicked and act on my behalf.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't be more thrilled. The suggestion of a desire and people act for me. Fantasy come to life. It's like the world from the comic we read together back when we were young.
Except you gave up and only read through Volume 3. You missed the end. The Demon King ruled that fictional land, but a hero of justice struggled against him despite the horrible odds and saved the world. Don't you know? The villain always loses in the end.
The important part about reading the story all the way
Dreams
through.
have become reality. And reality doesn't follow stock plots.
Oh, he's gonna just give it to
I believe
him.
it's time you finally bend to my cause. I'll rewrite your story as well.
Oh, dang.
Because you are dear to me, brother.
Let me go!
Oh.
I've found a meta power for you.
Given a
Even
quirk
your pathetic body can use
without his consent.
You will join me.
Please, brother!
And that is the start.
You're the ninth wielder, right?
The night wielder.
I'm sorry. I wanted to show you more, but you're barely using 20% of the power yet. Be careful.
Be careful.
We're long past the singularity point.
Huh?
Don't be afraid. You are not alone.
Okay, night wielder. So he does better at night? He can bring darkness? The Dark Knight? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what just happened. What's up? What's gonna happen when he reaches 100% of his power? He said, too bad, because you've only reached 20%. I can't show you more. So what happens when he gets more power and he can see more? I need to know right now. I wonder if the night wieldingness, I wonder if that can lead to darkness. Okay, that sounded dumb, but like, will it lead to Deku turning dark as opposed to staying within the light? He's a good character, you know, he's good heart, nice, you know, doing the right thing. But as he develops more strength, will he develop more of the night, more of the darkness, more of the evil will start to overtake his persona? With more power comes more of a burden? I don't know, but I need to know now. I want to know now. I'm so curious. It's gonna kill me. But a lot happened in that episode, a lot setting up with Deku, and then also I'm happy that the apology tour for Endeavor has finally started, you know? Or not even Endeavor, of Todoroki. Papa Todoroki. I don't remember his actual first name, but I'm curious to see where that will lead and what his relationships are going to turn out to be like. And who is his older son? My theory now is Dabi. But is he older and like all, you know, I don't know. Because I feel like it could be Dabi, but then, you know, I feel like he would recognize his son, right? But maybe that's why he has so many, you know, the surgeries and the stitches and, you know, all of that stuff. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I'm very curious to find out. So I guess we just have to keep watching. So please do make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching it together. Also, it really does help to support my channel as I'm trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers. But if you did watch with me here to this point, thank you so much. I really, truly do appreciate it. Comment the heart emoji with the bandages on it because I feel like the Todoroki family is starting to heal. They're taking the steps in the right direction, kinda. You know, at least he's aware of all of the damage that he's done and he's trying to heal it. Because I feel like that scene could have gone a whole lot differently. You know, once his son was like, "You, Dad, I'm out of here." He could have been like, "Oh, you're right. I suck. Bye." But no, he apologized to his son and his daughter and was like, "You know what? I've been a horrible father and I want to make amends." And then he went back outside to see his other son to talk to him. I think that's, at least he's trying. He's trying. So I'm excited to watch their family start to heal. That'll be really nice. And I'm very curious to see what Todoroki will be like after all of that happens. I think that'll be really great to see and I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I guess we just have to keep watching. But in the meantime, I do watch a new episode of a new show every single day, so the party doesn't have to end while we wait for more My Hero Academia, because we do watch it on Mondays and Fridays, and then on Wednesdays we watch My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Alrighty guys, well, I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye!